Just 20 minutes to 8 o'clock this morning. Workplace wellness. It was a topic of discussion at the recent healthcare conference. But exactly what is it? Mental health counselor Taylor Burrowes Nixon is here to tell us. Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning.
Let's have some fun with this topic.
Yeah,
I remember
sure.
doing the interview with the folks from the healthcare conference a few weeks ago, and I asked them, is there such a thing as workplace wellness, or is it a fad word?
Yeah, it's not just trending, it actually exists.
What is it?
Well, it's an attitude, you know, it's a culture, it's a shift in our thinking now, putting value to employee health and wellness. So it's a concept, but there is something tangible at the end of it.
In that concept, where does employees fall and where does employer fall? Is it a symbiotic relationship?
Well, it's almost like inverting the top-down philosophy to bottom-up, because if you really invest in your people, they're your human capital, that it will affect your bottom line. And I think, you know, historically, we haven't really thought of employee health and wellness as being something that pays off on the bottom line, and so employers haven't been investing in it.
On the topic of health and wellness, what are some of the things we can do to improve our workplace wellness?
Well, wellness in general, it's not just physical, and a lot of times we focus on the physical, but there are a lot of different elements. It's social wellness, there's emotional wellness, occupational, environmental, there's did I say emotional? Because that's really important.
Right. What are some of the things we can do at our office, in our workplace, to ensure that we follow the trend of wellness in our space as a group?
Well, you have to care about it. You have to really care about the people who work for you and with you. You have to...
That can be difficult sometimes, Taylor.
Why is it difficult?
Interaction with persons, I mean, you have clashes in personalities. It's difficult. Sometimes the stress from home, you'll take it to work and you'll find that situation, but how do we work through it?
Well, sometimes you do need help to work through those kinds of things. They can have some personality conflicts that create those tensions. But it's important to try to make the effort and to find the value in it, to really prioritize that one-on-one time. But you know, some employers have difficulty approaching employees, so it's important to really teach people how to do that when they don't have those natural skills. Workplace
wellness is a part of a trend, you know, where things are a bit more liberal. Before, employer would say, do this and I want results. Now you're seeing more employee interaction with the workers to find out what happens at home, what happens before and after they leave. How do we spread the word of workplace wellness to a wider group now? Because it's catching on, but you would like to see it across the board. Well,
you have to know the benefits to it. I mean, it really does pay off big time. So it's not just the right thing to do, but like they said at the healthcare conference, it's the smart thing to do because it lowers a lot of your costs in your companies. You know, it's going to healthcare and the insurance premiums are going to go down. You're really going to see that cohesion and that teamwork, productivity go up, people's energy levels go up. There's a lot of examples in it. So the more that we expose these benefits, the more that employers really see that it will pay off and it will improve their bottom line. It's not going to be viewed as a privilege for employees to be treated this way. It's going to be viewed as something that's a necessity for employers to survive in this climate right now.
I'm glad somebody else feels the same way that I do. Thanks so much for joining us, Taylor.
You're welcome.
And all the best. Hopefully the counselors will get some work out of it too with workplace wellness as well.
Yes, that's the emotional health that we're talking about that's really important.
Thanks so much for joining us this morning on Daybreak. Taylor Burrowes on our Inner Peace segment this week talking about workplace wellness. She passed the test telling us what it is.
Thank you.
And the concept was a close one. Right.